We're going to start with our reverse lunge overhead reach for a warm up. So this is going to take, you're going to take one leg back, sink that knee down, and also reach up to the sky. So that's going to give you a nice stretch through your torso for your shoulders to get warmed up today. Good. So my answer for this is, I think if you had on a pair of stilts, how would you get up a ladder? Pretty impossible. I'm sure somebody could do it, but not me. All right, switch legs, other leg behind you, and reach up. So Becky, what do you think if you, what would make it most difficult to get up a ladder? That would be really hard if you had snowshoes on. Easily trip. Good one. All right, so switch sides again. Good. All right, Christy, what shoes would make, switch sides again, would make it difficult to get up a ladder for you? Talk about impossible, yeah. That'd be a tough one, good one. All right, so we're gonna go into marching knee hug. So this is, you're gonna bring your foot up, or your knee up rather, and grab around your knee and just hug it into your body for a second. You're just going to alternate on both sides. So we're really getting a little stretch through the backside there with each little pull into your chest. Good. Okay, Catherine, what do you think about getting up a ladder? Gosh, yes. How would you do that? Good one. Okay, keep going there. Okay. Okay, all right. So now we're going to do some arm warm up, continue the leg warm up. So we're going to do a squat. So it's called a Cossack squat. So you're just coming up on, go towards your left, lean towards your left on that foot, and then bring the right foot up on the heel. So that gives you a stretch through the right inner thigh. And then you go to the right side, lean in towards that side, bring up the left heel. So you're just going to alternate back and forth like that. Mainly that's kind of something you're going to feel in the inner thigh. Good. So get better in the picture there. So you're going to, yep, alternate side to side. And once you feel like you've got that down, we're going to head into some arm circles. Good. Let's get those arms warmed up. Keep up with that. Good. Okay, yeah. What makes getting up a ladder, what would make getting up a ladder difficult for you if you had it on your feet? A tough one. Can't move around much in those. Good one. Okay, so you're thinking a ladder theme, right? So we're going to be doing some ladder exercises today. What that means is 6 exercises in a row, no break. Start out doing the first one for 60 seconds, the next one's for 50, next one's for 40, you get the drift. 10 seconds less each time. And then we go, so that's up the ladder, then we go back down. So we start with 10 seconds of exercise, go to 20, 30, 40. I'll walk you through it. Okay, take a break. So let's get started here. The first exercise that we're going to be doing is a sumo squat front walk. And I'll just mention, we don't need any weights for this exercise, but I did mention in the email to get light weights and then maybe a heavier weight. If you don't have actual weights, you can put books and cans in a bag or something. But if you didn't have time to do that or didn't do that, it's okay, because you'll still get a good workout doing the motions without any weight. So the sumo squat front walk, by the way, we're also building a snowman today, of all things, even though we don't really have snow here. So the first ladder that we're going to do is a lower body ladder. So we're building that lower part of the snowman. So you're going to get into a wide squat. And what do you do when you make a snowman? You roll the base of the snow into the big ball. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep the hands down like this, and we're going to walk in a wide sumo squat stance, okay? And then after that, we'll be going into a squat and a leg raise. You don't have to remember all the stuff. We'll do it together, but just kind of briefly showing you the overview. And then we're going to go into a single leg bridge. We're going to all like this. And then the next exercise will be a curtsy squat. So that's taking one leg behind like this. Like I said, don't worry about remembering this. We're doing it all together in a second here. And then the next exercise is what you want a heavier weight for. So we'll do a little bit of overhead press. So you can be doing a squat and then reaching up like this with a weight. And when you stand up, you're going to go on your tippy toes. Okay, and then last but not least, we'll do some fast feet. So let's get started here. And the first thing we do in building our snowman is to roll out the base. All right, so we're going to start in 10 seconds here. So big wide sumo squat stance, starting in 3, 2, 1. And this is a slow, small steps, right? What happens when you're rolling that big ball of snow? It gets big, can't go very fast. So little steps, good. So we're going here for 60 seconds. Almost halfway through already. Good. You can walk left, you can walk to the right, just don't walk backwards because you got to keep pushing that big ball of snow. Good. Should be feeling a little burn in those thighs now. 15 seconds to go. Good. Keep it up. Squat to lateral leg raise in about 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Okay, take it into a squat and then leg up to the side. Just alternate which side you go to. Good. Left and then right. Right. Everyone is looking spry this morning. Thank you for being here. Okay. Got about 20 seconds to go. Keep it up. All right, so in a few seconds, we're going to go to the mat for our single leg bridges. Back to the mat in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Start with one leg. We'll switch halfway through. So one leg stays straight, and then you're pressing up with the foot that's on the mat. Good. All right. And switch sides. All right, a few more seconds to go here. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now up to curtsy squats. It's just 30 seconds of this exercise, so we're going to switch in just a few seconds to the other side. In 3, 2, and 1, other side. And the next exercise was the one where you're going to need your heavier weight, and we're starting that in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, heavier weight. Guess what we're doing here? We're putting the hat on already. Hat on that snowman. So you got to reach up because it's a tall one. Whew. Press it up. Good. 3, 2, 1. Fast feet, just for 10 seconds. Let's go. You're stepping on some coals. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're resting for 30 seconds. And then we go down the ladder. So we'll start with the fast feet, work to putting the hat on our snowman, and so on. We'll just do everything in reverse this time around. All right. So starting with fast feet in 3, 2, and 1. Fast as you can, only 10 seconds. You can do it. All right, grab that weight. Let's put the hat on. Squat down, raise up, put the hat on. Good. All right, 5 more seconds. Curtsy squats, go. Good. And 3 more seconds, and we'll get started here on the single leg bridges. And go. We've got 40 seconds here, so halfway through, we'll switch legs. Press those hips as far as you can towards the ceiling. Excellent. Switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Other side. Good. Keep going. Just about 5 seconds left. All right, and now up to do your squat with a lateral leg raise. And go. Just alternate which side that leg goes out. Good. If you want to feel this a little bit more in the glute, kick a little bit to behind you as well as out to the side. You immediately get a little bit more glute work out of that. You feel that. So think of like a 45-degree angle behind you. So if you want, feel a little bit more in the glute there. Good. All right, 10 seconds, and then we get one last chance to make the base of that snowman. Rolling it around. 3, 2, 1. Okay, 1 minute. We get a nice longer rest after we do this. Good. So the challenge here is to stay as low as you can the whole minute. As we approach the minute mark, it's harder and harder to stay seated down. But the more work you can do to stay down, the more strength you're getting into those quads. And today is primarily a strength workout. So getting some of that today, 20 seconds. Good. Keep going. We're almost there. Less than 10 seconds. Squat down. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right. So let's take about a minute and a half here to get some water, recover. The next thing we're going to do is an upper body ladder. So same timing format as we did before, just different exercises for the upper body. And I'll go through those briefly so you can see what we're up against. The first one that we're going to do for a minute is a push-up with an alternating knee drive. So you'll be doing a push-up on those knees, and then you'll come up Take right knee towards the right elbow, left knee towards left elbow, and then down into a push-up again, okay? So the next thing we're gonna do is arm circles, the snowman arms. So this will be good if you have just like a couple pounds. You really don't need much, because those arm circles for 50 seconds will really burn out your shoulders and deltoids in the best possible of ways. And then we're going to take a little bit heavier weight and do a squat to front press. And then we're gonna tie the scarf. So reverse fly, we're gonna bend over and tie the scarf, good. And then we'll do a plank, shoulder tap, and a mountain climber. I'm not gonna demonstrate those because we will do them together. But let's get started here. And gonna begin with being on the mat here. So let's get to the mat starting in a couple seconds. Those push-up alternating knee drives, and go. So slow and controlled is the name of the game here. With these ladders, they are strength ladders. And when we're working on strength, the movements are more slow and controlled to build strength. So pace yourself here. Good. And we're halfway through. All right. Excellent. Everyone is looking great. Final 15 seconds here. All right, in 5 seconds, we're gonna switch to those arm circles. So off the mat in 3, 2, 1. Little or no weight here. And we're just going to get into a really gentle lunge position and take those arms in circles. Tiny circles are best here. So we've got 50 seconds of this, which means 25 more seconds. This one escalates quickly, doesn't it? Really feel that. Try to pinch your shoulder blades together too while you're doing this. Whew. Really work those posture muscles too. All right, come on. You're coming on the last 10 seconds. You can make it. Keep it up. Little tiny bird circles. Get those snowman arms out. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Take your heavier weight, squat to front press. So this is, you guessed it, putting the nose on the snowman. Stick it right in there. Okay. We got 40 seconds of this, which means we got about 20 left. Good. Still feeling that burn from the arm circles, aren't you? Whew. Excellent. 3, 2, 1. Smaller, tiny weights for that reverse fly. So you can see here, I've got 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, kind of leaning forward, and I'm tying the scarf around the snowman. Good. Really keep your core tight here. Brace your core. You're bent over to protect your back. 10 seconds to go. All right, we're heading to the mat in 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank shoulder taps for 20 seconds. So you're planking and tapping your opposite shoulder. Good. Just 10 seconds of this left. Got this. Keep on going. In 3, 2, 1. Mountain climbers, just 10 seconds. Let's go. In 3, 2, and 1. Okay, 30-second rest before we begin again. We're going up the ladder the other way. Okay. So we're starting on the mat again in about 10 seconds. Okay, and go. Push-ups and alternating knee drive. You know what? I'm gonna have you keep with this for the 60 seconds that we're doing this. This time, going the other way, down the ladder, same way as we did last time. All right, keep it up. You are looking great. Over halfway done already. Okay, last 10 seconds here. Last time for push-ups today. Who's happy about that? You did it. 3, 2, 1. Proud of you. Okay, we're taking those arm circles again. Let's do the lighter weights or no weights. And we're starting here. Go. Good. You've got that slight lunge position, whichever leg forward that feels better to you. And you can switch it if you want, but no, not necessary. The real work is happening in the shoulders here, as you can feel. Woo, we got about 15 seconds to go. In 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Let's get a nose on that snowman, okay? 40 seconds of nose work and go. Squat, front press with that weight. Good. Okay. Keep it going. About 15 seconds left. Next up is tying the scarf with the lighter weights. And 3, 2, 1. Grab those lighter weights. Slight lunge position, bending forward and keeping that core as tight as you can. We're tying the scarf. Good. Okay, 15 seconds to go. Okay, a few seconds left before we head to the mat for our last 30 seconds of work. All right, mat, plank, shoulder tap, and go. All right, in 3, 2, 1, 10 seconds of mountain climbers, and we're off. Let's go. And 3, 2, 1. All right. Excellent work. Let's break for like 90 seconds or so. Okay. I have a little bit of trivia for you. Did you know the tallest snowman ever built was actually a snow woman, right? A snow woman in Maine about 12 years ago. I think it was 122 feet tall, so pretty impressive. I've never built one nearly that tall, but pretty tall in my day. Used to use a ladder with my sisters, so it was fun times. So the next, we have one final ladder to do. It's going to be a core ladder. Again, the same timing format, all core. Can you believe it? Yes, all core. So first thing we're going to do is put the buttons on the snowman. You're going to start with both knees in, and you're alternating them in and out. But that is not it. You got to put the button on. So to put the button on, you go over the bent knee, and over the bent knee, and over the bent knee, like that. We'll do that together. So no worries if you need a refresher. And then we're going to go from that to some penguins, some snowy penguins. So that As a reminder, we've done these before, but where you're just going side to side here. And then you'll be taking your lighter weights and going into a snowman hug, right? Over one knee like that. So both legs are, one leg is up, one leg is down, both arms going over. Then we'll be doing a snow angel Superman, arms and legs off the ground, and you make your Superman snow angel movement, okay? And then we'll be doing inner ankle touches. Last but not least, we'll be doing some plank Spider-Mans, okay? We'll go through that all together. Just want to give you a little preview there. So let's get this party started in 10 seconds. Okay, so on the mat, we'll be on the mat the whole time, but just the only thing you need weight-wise is 2 smaller weights, a couple pounds, up to 5 pounds is fine, or no weight if that's how you feel better with this, that is fine. So we're starting, go. So dumbbell or weight over your knees. So the legs are going in and out. You always crunch up over the knee that is bent towards you. Good. When you kick a leg out, make sure it goes out as far as you can get it out. And when you kick that leg out straight, it kind of gives you some momentum to sit up over that knee too. Good. 20 seconds left. Everyone is doing so good with this. Keep up the good work. Good. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's do some snowy penguins, no weights. Just crunching up, tapping the pinky on the outside of those shoes or feet or your snow skis, water skis, snowshoes, whatever you're wearing to get up and down these ladders. Tapping to the side. All right, got about 25 seconds left here. So the next one is one where we'll be picking up 2 small weights, one in each hand, and kind of hugging over a knee. We're starting that in 10 seconds. Keep it up. Your daily reminder to look straight at the ceiling ahead of, right above your head, to keep your neck from bending too much, and grab those weights. Okay, so one leg is bent, one leg is straight. And you are hugging the snowman, aiming to bring those weights around the front of your knee, but you don't need to bring them all the way around the front. That's just your plane of movement there. Good. Okay. This is a tough one. Keep it up. And switch legs. And 3, 2, 1. Okay, onto your stomach for the snow angels. So feet up, legs up, and you can move them in and out. Doesn't matter if they're moving in and out at the same time. Just get movement in those arms and those legs. Good. All right. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Onto your back. All right. Touching the inside of the shoe. Good. Woo, feeling the burn. You're reaching, alternating the inside of each shoe, tapping with your fingertips in 3, 2, 1. Plank Spider-Man, just 10 seconds. And we get a little break. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay. Excellent work. All right, so we're going to start this time at the bottom of the ladder with those plank Spider-Mans again, starting in about 20 seconds. Okay. We still got a couple seconds here. So starting with 10 seconds of playing Spider-Man. And 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, excellent. And stop. We're going to go to the inner ankle touches and go. All right. Going to flip to our stomachs in 3, 2, and 1. Snow Angel, Superman. Keep it up. All right, we have 3 exercises left. In just a couple seconds, we're going to go grab those weights and hug the snowman. 3, 2, 1, onto your back. One leg straight, one leg bent. Crunching up and giving that snowman a hug. Good. Switch legs. Okay. All right, 10 more seconds. And then we do some penguins. In 3, 2, and 1. With those snowy penguins. You're really leaning to each side as far as you can. Really working those obliques and those side abdominal muscles with this one. Okay, excellent. Keep it up. All right, we've got about 20 seconds until our last exercise of this block. Okay, so we're switching to take one weight over the knee in 3, 2, 1. Remember, you're alternating which foot kicks out, and you're taking that weight over the bent, the knee that is closest to you. So when one leg goes out, take the weight over the other knee. Okay, last core exercise for the day. It's a good one. About 30 seconds to go. Good. Okay, keep it up. All right, final 10. Don't let up now, you've got this. And 3, 2, and 1. Pat yourself on the back. That was not an easy core block, and you made it all the way through. Excellent work. Okay, so we're done with ladder time. We're gonna do a little Tabata next. So remember from a few sessions ago, we did that, and 20 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest. So we're gonna give it ourselves a minute here to hydrate, recover, and then we'll head back into it shortly here. Okay. All right. Everyone doing okay? Thumbs up. Okay, I love it. All right, so we'll get started in about a minute here. The first thing we're going to do is going to be a forward lunge and plank toe taps. Pretty familiar exercises, but I'm still going to go over that with you briefly here. Forward lunge, just be careful with your lunges that you're not stepping in front of your other foot, that you're stepping to the side. So really, like you're on a pair of train tracks, like your feet are pretty far apart when you step forward. Good. And with lunges, you got to be careful with whatever range of motion feels good to you. So you may not look exactly like me. You may not be sinking way down. You may just do a little. And whatever feels good to your knees is what you should do. Whatever keeps you working and challenged for the time that we have. And the other one is plank toe taps. So we're going to be doing planks and just tapping toes out to the side. Okay. All right. So let's get started here. So we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Alternate sides for those front lunges. Good. Excellent. Okay. And 3, 2, 1. 10-second rest, and then we do the plank toe taps. And 3, 2, and 1. Plank toe taps. All right, keep it up. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. 10-second rest. So that's the first round. We're gonna do 3 rounds. And then we're gonna do 3 more rounds, making the exercises harder, but also having the amount of times you have to do it, okay? Forward lunge, same thing as we did last time. Good, good, looking good. Keep it up. All right. And rest. Plank toe taps are next. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Keep it up. Last 5 seconds. Keep your core tight. 3, 2, 1. Okay, 10 seconds rest, and then we have a final round here. Till we change up these exercises. Give it some spice. 3, 2, 1, and lunge. Good. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Plank toe taps. And 3, 2, 1. Plank toe taps. So you guessed it. These are going to turn into plank jacks the next time around, but we get to do them for 10 seconds instead of 20. So bonus. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so as promised, we're going to do 3 more rounds, but have the time that we have to do the exercise. So it goes from 20 seconds to 10 seconds. So the plank toe taps are going to turn into plank jacks. The forward lunges are turning into jump lunges. Now, you do whichever version feels good to you. If the first version feels best, keep with that. But jump lunges look like this. Essentially, very similar foot placement, except for you're hopping each time instead of stepping, taking it up a notch. Okay, so we're starting in 10 seconds here. And 3, 2, 1, jump those lunges. Excellent. 3, 2, 1, 10-second rest, and then we do some plank jacks. These can be done on your forearms or your hands, whichever feels most comfortable to you. 3, 2, 1, out and in. Three, 2, 1, 10-second rest. Okay. And we take it into jump lunges in 3, 2, and 1. Go. Good. Keeping those feet pretty wide apart still. Rest. Back to the mat. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and plank jacks. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, final round already. One more jumping lunge, one more plank jack. Starts in 3, 2, and 1. Good. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay. Last time for the plank jack. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Let's rest for a minute. So we're going to do same timing format, different exercises. The only one I really want to go over for this next one is a wall push-up. So we've done this before, but on the ground, you're going to have a triangle position with your fingers here, index and thumb together. You want that to be about at the level of your sternum. So you're going to go to the wall and press in and out. So you want to step back as far as you can and still be able to do these push-ups. Further away you step from the wall, the harder it's going to be. And we're going to do that for the first time around here. We're going to do simple squats and then some wall triangle push-ups. Okay, so let's get started here in just a couple seconds. Okay. All right, so we're going to start with squatting. So the Tabata is really an all-out effort. Like you want to be there until you get to that rest. Let's go. So these squats should be pretty fast. Because if you just squat for 20 seconds slowly, you'll probably not feel like you need much of a rest after that. You want to go quickly. 3, 2, 1, 10-second rest. Okay. So now we're going to head to the wall push-ups. Get your triangle. And you're going to push in 3, 2, 1. So position your legs away from the wall. So it is a challenge for you to get through that 20 seconds. Make sure your elbows do not flare out. They are touching your side of your torso on either side. Good. This should feel like your triceps are working. 3, 2, 1. Okay. I'm going to go into the squats here in 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Fast. Let's get in as many as we can for this 20-second burst. Good. Remember, you're always sticking your butt behind you as far as you can get it for these squats. That's the good form. Keeping your core tight. 3, 2, 1. 10-second rest. Triangle push-ups on the wall. And 3, 2, 1. Good. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Last round here. Squats. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Go. All right, keep it up. 3, 2, and 1, rest. All right, we take it to some wall push-ups next. And 3, 2, 1, push up on the wall. All right, keep it up. Last 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right, so we are going to take it up for the next round. We're going to do, instead of squats, we're going to do star jump squats. So there's 2 versions of that. If you want to do the version where you're squatting and then feet don't come off the ground, you can do that. It's just a explosion where the heels come off the ground, but not the whole feet. That will be fine. Or if you want to come off the ground, you can actually jump and come off the ground. We're going to change the wall push-ups to one arm. So same position, you're just going to come into the wall, take your hand off, and only use one arm to push back. Come into the wall, take the other hand off, only use one arm to push back. So it should be a lot harder, but you're doing half the amount on your arm because you're alternating sides. So try to pick about the same position you stood in last time, and we'll go for it from there. Okay. Wow, we're close. We just have a couple minutes of work left. We'll be done for the day already. Look at you getting your workout in first thing. So great. Okay. 10 seconds of star jump squats or star heel raise squats, and go. And rest. Get your position for your single arm triangle wall push-ups. Starting and go. Alternate which side pushes. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Okay. Star jumps in 3, 2, and 1. Still important to keep your core tight, even though we're doing faster squats. Always brace that core. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Get your wall position. Starting with the single arm triangle push-ups. Go. Okay, we're inside of less than a minute left here. 3, 2, 1. Last round. Finish line is just around the corner. And go. Jump a squat. 3, 2, and 1. Last time for single arms on the wall. Starting it in 3, 2, and 1. Good. Oh, good job. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, you did it. Yay. Excellent work. Let's go right into, we did some triceps just now, right? So let's take that hand, place it on the shoulder blade, and really try to pull that elbow back. Get a nice tricep stretch in there. So I would say within today or tomorrow, I'm going to have the January Fitcamp sign up. Switch arms to the other side. That's going to be made available. And I have a special secret treat for you guys because, switch sides again, I'm going to run an offer where anyone who did the Fitcamp this month, if you're doing it again next month, and you get a friend of yours to join for the month, you will be free for the month. So you don't have to pay, switch sides again, for January Fitcamp if you have somebody else that you know sign up for it. All right, stretch the arm across the body. So how does that work, you ask? Well, just email me with a person's name, switch sides, who you think might be signing up. And if I see them sign up, then you will automatically be registered for the month for free. So that's how that works. Switch sides again. So this really pulls right in through those shoulder muscles where we worked for the arm circles. That was a burner, right? We could really feel that in those deltoids. So it feels good to stretch that out right now. Okay, good. All right, let's get a little bit of stretch in your quad. So lots of squatting leg movements today. Feels good. So just wanted to mention lots of squats, lots of lunges. We do a lot of those types of exercises, and some of that lack of variety is just due to the equipment that we have available to us, kind of trying to mix it up. But that being said, switch sides. If you ever are feeling like something that we do all the time that you really need an alternative, or it's bugging you in your joint somewhere, you know, in a real life class setting, I'd be able to address that. But here, it's kind of hard for you to raise your hand and say, hey, this one thing doesn't feel quite right to me. So just switch sides again, letting you know that you can always email me or text me or call me and talk about anything that you would like to know a different way to do, or an alternative that maybe we don't really have the format to discuss here doing these live classes. Switch sides again. Always here to help. So never hesitate to reach out if you have any questions about anything to me. Okay. All right. One more here. We're going to stretch legs wide. So this is just stretching on both sides, those inner thigh muscles. And the more you lean back, the more you start to feel it even stretching towards the front. And also, speaking about exercise variety, I'm going to send out a survey this time, probably just 2 questions long, honestly. It'll take you 10 seconds to do it. But I'm thinking about trying to introduce a little bit more variety next month. But to that end, I'm sending out a survey to ask what equipment that you have access to. Because if everyone has the same piece of equipment, like in a yoga ball or something like that, then let's do one more, just the front of the hips here. One leg back, stretching those arms up towards the ceiling. Even just one piece of equipment that we all share could really increase the variety of exercises. So just going to send out a quick survey to see what everybody has at their disposal and then factor that into what we're doing next month. So, okay. Happy holidays, everyone. Good to see you today. Good job today.